Hi there, my name is Asger. I'm a Dane. I'm 54 years old. I'm married to Doris, who's a Singaporean, and I'm living in a suitcase, basically working half the time in Europe, the other half in Asia, and specifically in Singapore. I've got 30 years of work experience working in Europe and in Asia, and for the past approximately 7 years, I've been running my own business within consulting and lecturing. Now, the topic for this month's Change Summit talk is about career change and specifically about the risks involved in doing a career change. My main message, which I'm going to talk about for the next approximately 5 minutes, is that if you are primarily concerned about the risks involved in doing a career change, then maybe you shouldn't do that career change at all. You should change your career, or you should stay in your job and do what you do because that's what you are passionate about. That's what you really want to do. And then you deal with the risks as they emerge. Now, starting a new business obviously does involve some risks, but the irony is that you also have risks when you're working in a corporation and you're working for others. You know, your boss might be crazy, your company or your organization, your workplace might shut down, disregarding whatever value you are contributing with. So there'll always be risks. So why don't you just accept the risks and do, as I said, what you really want to do. Now, my story is that I worked approximately 20 years for other people. I was a managing director, I was general manager, I was innovation director, I was regional director. I had all kinds of senior positions within big corporations. And I was basically happy. I enjoyed what I was doing. But the thing is that being happy can actually be a problem. Or at least it was a problem for me, because what was the purpose? Why get out of bed in the morning when I knew that whatever I was facing during the day, I dealt with it before. I knew how to manage almost any kind of situation. So I didn't really see any big challenges. I wasn't living on the edge anymore. So I decided to start my own business and try something completely new. And at that time, I was mid-40s, and I thought, you know, if it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen now. So as I said, I decided to start my own business. I did so in 2010, and I haven't looked back ever since. I started my own business without any clients, without any projects, but hopefully with a good idea and at least with a lot of enthusiasm and passion. And hey, I'm still here. I've learned to live with the risks involved in doing that career change. And you know, some months are good, some months are not so good. Some months I make lots of money, some money I don't make any money at all. And actually, I don't know what my revenue streams will look like in 3 months from now. But I've lived with that situation for now, as I said, 7 years, and I'm still managing it. I'm still here, as I said. So, coming back to my main message, you know, if you want to start your own business, if you want to do a dramatic career change, do that. Or if you want to stay in corporate life, do that. Do whatever you do because of your passion, because what drives you, what makes you happy, not because of the money, and not to avoid the risks will, as I said, will be there anyway. So, what kind of advice can I, as an old man, give you? A few things come to my mind. One, let me just check my notes here. Be sure that you create value. In whichever position you have in corporate life, make sure that people know that you create value. And then they love you, they'll keep you, they'll cherish you. And the same goes if you start your own business. You need to create value, because otherwise you don't run your own business. The second thing is always give more than you take. And what do I mean by that? I mean, don't think about what you do primarily because of what's in it for you. Always try to look at what's in it for others, because they'll remember. They'll remember you, and it will pay back. So always think about giving more than you take. The third thing is build your network. I couldn't have started my own business without an extensive network, and I am extremely aware of constantly building and nurturing my network, reaching out to others, meeting new people, doing seminars, doing a video like this, constantly looking out or reaching out to others. And all my business, all the business that I've generated throughout the years as an independent, has come from my relationships with others. Not necessarily the day after meeting someone, not even a month after. Often it takes years, but it's gonna happen if you just, keep nurturing your network and make sure that you radiate passion in what you do. The last thing is read books. Make sure that you constantly build up new competences, that you become wiser and that you become smarter. So coming back to the discussion about risks management, you can never avoid the risks. You can only manage them. And you manage them better and you avoid them better if you're not fearful, if you constantly add value to what you do, if you radiate passion, if you build your network, and if you reach out to others. Final thing in this short video is that talking about networking. If you want to reach out, if you want to get in touch, do so, and be aware that this is not a sales pitch. I'd love to talk to you. And if I in any way can help you in, giving you my advice on career change and, concerns about risks, do so. Reach out and I'll be happy to share whatever I can and talk to you about my experiences. That's all, folks, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.